Up. Whoa. No, whoa.
Whoa is a draft command. It's used with horses, dogs, any draft animals, and it means stand and don't move. That's all it means. Stop walking, stop running, stop doing what you're doing, and stand. And to teach this puppy and to teach other dogs, I use this railroad tie because it's a visual cue. Now, for the puppy and most dogs, see, the puppy is clumsy. She just learned to get up on the railroad tie. And if it was an adult dog, the adult dog might not want to get up there too. So they have to learn how to do it. But see, you get them to the end of the railroad tie. It's a visual cue to stop walking. You see what I'm saying? Now, at first, they might jump off. But if you use leash direction and a backwards motion, no problems. Now, if the dog sits, which I hope she does here soon, you can put your foot underneath the dog and lift them up. Or you can use your hand. But it's about muscle memory. So, in other words, if the dog is standing, you could shape the behavior by just walking out in front of the dog and start saying whoa and indicate with your hand not to move. Whoa, whoa. That's all it is. It's muscle memory with the dog. It's a lot of muscle memory. That's what training is. So don't let the dog start doing stuff. And if you want the dog to do something in particular, put them in that position and habituate them to that word. Now, with puppies and dogs that don't know what they're doing, I'll say the word repetitively, but after the dog knows it, listen up, this is very important. Do not repeat the command. In other words, it's not sit, sit, sit. It's just sit. Okay, look, see how she sat? I put my hand underneath her, and I'm lifting her up, saying, no, whoa. You don't repeat the command once the dog knows it, but this dog doesn't know it, so I'm habituating the word by saying it over and over. Whoa, whoa. When she's not moving, I'm saying, good girl. Remember that. Do not say the word over and over again. If you said sit and the dog is non-compliant, you would say no, sit. That's the cadence. So if we were doing whoa and the dog was non-compliant, I'd say no, whoa. See, she's picking this up pretty good. She's doing pretty good. Now I'm dropping the leash. See, she started to pick this up. We teach this the same way that we teach sit. In other words, I'm going to try and walk around her. At first, you might only get like halfway around. Watch, see, I'm picking up the leash. I'm dropping it again, making sure that the dog understands, like, just because you pick up the leash is not an indication that you're supposed to move, dog, because that's what they'll do. You pick up the leash and they'll get up or do whatever. That's not what I'm saying to the dog. Now, see what she's doing? She's a nut. So I gain control because I have the leash in my hand. Now you have to train this in just like you do sit. So the goal is to be able to walk around her, and I'm going to do it on this session. We were doing this yesterday, and I'm like, oh, tomorrow I'll try and walk around her. The dog has to get used to the fact that it doesn't matter where you go. You told the dog to do a command. Don't move until I give you another command. In other words, whoa, and all the commands are taught as an implied stay. You never say stay to the dog. You never say stay. It isn't whoa, stay. It isn't sit, stay. Now we're gonna since she's doing good on the railroad tie, we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna attempt to do it without the railroad tie. Just gonna make it more difficult for her. But she's gotta do it on the ground. Look at how cute that dog is. It's a piglet. Now see, she sat. She doesn't know what she's doing. Don't worry about it. So I slid my foot underneath. I'm going to do it again. I'm glad she's screwing up so you all get to see this. See what I'm doing? Lifting her up with my foot. Saying, no, whoa, stand. Stand, you munchkin. Look at that. That's a badass little dog. That is. It's a badass little dog. This breed, these Australian cattle dogs, they're a handful, but it's an enjoyable dog. I really like the breed a lot. I mean, you know, don't think that you're going to get one of these and not train it. You'd be insane. You'd be insane. These are full-on dogs. This is a full-on breed. This is, you know, they're sort of problem solvers. They'll try and get away with shit. This dog's sort of mouthy at times. They all are. Oh, see, she moved. No big deal. I'm going to put her back where she was. She might even try and mouth my arm here. Now, she's not biting me. She's not hurting me, but she shouldn't be doing this. Let's see. No. See, I'm using a healing stick, by the way, to help. That's the long arm of the law. See, I can't get around her. I did this. I knew it wasn't going to work because I want to make a point. And the point is I could get around her on the railroad tie. I can't do it on the ground. See, we just need to do more work on the ground. Do you understand? And we're going to go back and work on the railroad tie some more. So don't go too fast. Don't expect miracles. It's a lot of muscle memory, and you got to work with the dog. So see how I'm just going part way around her? I'm not going to even try to go around her backside because I know it's not going to go well. So you have to build on success. I'll go over to the railroad tie, and then I'll go try and go around her. Do you understand? Once again, I'm dropping the leash, picking it up and dropping it. Take your time. Be thorough with the dog. It's the only way to do it. You rush through it. You skip over stuff. No good. No good. Now, she's going to pick this up. She'll be able to let me walk around her by tomorrow afternoon. Because we're going to go back to the railroad tie. We're going to do remedial stuff. Here comes... Notice what I did? Did you see what I did? I was right there. I stepped on the leash. If you're working with a young dog, you better have a leash on it. And if they are going to bolt like that, try and pull some kind of crap like that, you step on the leash. Don't let the dog get success doing stupid stuff.
Whoa.
The train's coming in, so we're going to call it a day for right now.